you can change your brain waves from beta to alpha, now your inner world starts becoming more real than your outer world, and in a sense, you become more creative. Your brain stops talking to you in your head. You stop analyzing. You start seeing in images. You start seeing in pictures. And alpha is an imaginary, very creative state. You're still aware of your outer environment, but not so much. Okay, so here's the answer to your question. If you can get so relaxed that your body moves into a light state, and it's in a light rest, and you're conscious and awake, now you're in theta. And that's a very hypnotic state. And when you're in a hypnotic state, you're in a state of trance, and you're very suggestible to information. And suggestibility is your ability to accept information, to believe the information, to surrender to it. And that's what can program a person to do just about anything, right? So a hypnotist uses, when he's making suggestions, the person who's in theta, the door between their conscious mind and the subconscious mind is wide open to information. Okay, so that makes sense. If you're getting information through your senses and you're in theta, you're in a hypnotic state. But what if the person's eyes are closed? What if there's music filling the space? They're not eating, they're not tasting, they're not smelling, they're not experiencing, they're not feeling, and they're in that realm of theta, and I ask them, instead of all of their attention on everything physical and everything material, to open their awareness, instead of narrow their focus, broaden their focus, and put their attention not on the material, but on the immaterial, not on the particle, but the wave, not on matter, but on energy. And the atom is 99.9999% information and energy, okay? So having the person focus on nothing, this is the funny part about it, and broadening their focus, if they can dial down their thinking neocortex to theta, they'll have no experience of their body, no experience of their environment, and no experience of time. And they're in theta, they're still suggestible to information. But they're not aware of their outer environment, but they're still suggestible. There's only one other place that information comes from, and that's frequency. And all frequency, radio waves, Wi-Fi waves, X-rays, all carry information. So when the person opens their awareness to the wave function, to energy, and to information, they pay more attention to that and less attention to themselves. They connect more to that and less to the three-dimensional reality. If there's coherence in the brain, all of a sudden the person has a moment of connection. And the brain goes into a gamma brainwave state. And gamma now is an arousal. It's superconsciousness. But it's not coming from fear. It's not coming from aggression or anger. It's not coming from pain. The arousal is ecstasy. A person is making a connection.
Think about what's on your mind. Are you filled with thoughts of fear and limitations, or do you think about possibilities and love? What you focus on, you attract. This isn't just a belief. It's how our brains work. Our thoughts shape our reality, influence our decisions, and drive our actions. So ask yourself, what kind of life are you creating with your thoughts? Are you stuck on past disappointments, or are you imagining a future full of joy and success? Many people live on autopilot, letting their environment and past dictate their thoughts. But you're not like most people. You're here because you want change. You're ready to take control of your mind and your life. Close your eyes for a moment and take a deep breath. As you exhale, let go of any limiting beliefs you've been holding on to. Let go of thoughts that you're not good enough or that your past defines you. Let go of fear. Focus on what you truly want. Picture it clearly in your mind. Feel it. The more vividly you can imagine your goals, the more real they become. When you focus on something, you're telling your brain it's important, and your brain starts to find opportunities that align with your focus. It's like turning on a light in a dark room. You start to see things that were always there but hidden in the shadows. This power works both ways. If you focus on problems, you'll find more problems. If you focus on why you can't achieve your dreams, you'll find plenty of reasons to support that belief. Your brain is great at finding what you're looking for. So, why not look for the good? Focus on possibilities instead of limitations. I understand that everyone's situation is different and some problems are very real. But remember, your focus shapes your reality. Have you ever bought a new car and suddenly noticed the same model everywhere? The cars were always there, but now your brain is tuned to notice them. This is the power of focus in action. The same principle applies to all areas of your life. When you focus on gratitude, you notice more things to be grateful for. When you focus on opportunities, more seem to appear. When you focus on your strengths, they grow stronger. This isn't about ignoring problems, it's about choosing where to direct your mental energy. To harness this power, start with awareness. Notice your thoughts. Are they supportive or critical? Don't judge yourself for negative thoughts. Just become aware of them. Once you're aware, you have a choice. You can engage with those thoughts or redirect your focus. Meditation can help. It's not about emptying your mind, but about training your attention. It helps you observe your thoughts without getting caught up in them. Regular meditation strengthens your ability to choose your focus. Throughout your day, practice redirecting your attention. When you catch yourself focusing on problems, shift to solutions. When you criticize yourself, focus on your strengths and past successes. This isn't about ignoring reality. It's about choosing which aspects of reality to emphasize. Your focus acts like a magnifying glass, making whatever you point it at bigger and more significant. You've probably heard of the law of attraction. Like attracts like. This principle highlights the importance of focusing on what you want to attract into your life. Positive thoughts attract positive experiences, and negative thoughts bring negative ones. But it's not just the thoughts themselves. It's about what you focus on. Thoughts come and go, but your focus is what you consistently direct your mental energy towards. This shapes your perceptions, decisions, and ultimately, your reality. When you consistently focus on your goals, several things happen. You start to see opportunities that align with your goals. These chances were always there, but now your brain is tuned to spot them. You begin to feel the emotions associated with achieving your goals, which motivates you to take action and step out of your comfort zone. Your focus influences your behavior. When you're focused on your goals, you naturally start making choices that align with those goals, prioritizing activities that move you closer to what you want. As you align your thoughts, feelings, and actions with your goals, your brain starts to change. This process, called neuroplasticity, means your brain is constantly adapting and rewiring based on your experiences and focus. So by consistently focusing on what you want, you're reshaping your brain to support that reality. It's important to note that our brains have a built-in negativity bias. We're wired to pay more attention to potential threats and problems, a survival mechanism that can hold us back in modern life. Overcoming this negativity bias takes conscious effort, practice, and persistence, but the rewards are significant. Look at the most successful, happy, and fulfilled people. What sets them apart is not their circumstances, talents, or luck, but their focus. They train themselves to focus on possibilities, solutions, and what they can control. As a result, they attract experiences that align with that focus. Simply focusing on what you want won't make it magically appear, but it does determine what you notice, prioritize, and ultimately, the actions you take. And your actions create your life. So what are you focusing on? What are you attracting into your life? Are you focused on lack or abundance, fear or love? What could go wrong or what could go right? Remember, your focus is your choice. You have the power to direct your attention and shape your reality. With this power comes responsibility. If you're creating your reality through your focus, you're responsible for the reality you create. This realization can be scary, but also liberating, because it means you have the power to change it. You're not a victim of circumstances, you're a creator of circumstances. To put this into practice, start with clarity. Be clear about what you want. Vague desires lead to vague results, but clear goals give your brain something specific to work towards. Think about what you want in each area of your life, not just in terms of material possessions, but also how you want to feel, the kind of person you want to be, and the impact you want to have. Next, be consistent. Your focus needs to be consistent. Make it a habit and integrate it into your daily life. Visualization is a powerful tool for this. Take time each day to vividly imagine yourself living the life you want. See it, feel it, taste it, and smell it. The more real it feels, the more your brain will believe it's possible. Another powerful tool is affirmations. Create affirmations that feel true to you. If you're struggling financially, saying, "I am a millionaire," might feel unbelievable. Instead, try something like, "I am open to financial abundance," or "I am learning to manage money wisely." The key is to create a feeling of possibility and progress, making your brain start to believe that what you want is achievable. When your brain believes something is possible, it starts looking for ways to make it happen. But don't just visualize and say affirmations. Make sure your actions match your focus. For example, if you want to be healthier, make healthy choices. If you want career success, take steps toward your career goals. Your focus isn't just about what you think. It's about where you consistently direct your energy. It's about what you prioritize and choose to make important in your life. Many people say they want something, but their focus doesn't match their desires. They want financial abundance, but focus on scarcity. They want a loving relationship, but dwell on past hurts. They want success, but focus on their fears. Your focus must align with your desires, or you're sending mixed signals like a radio trying to tune into two stations at once. Regularly check in with yourself. Are your thoughts, feelings, and actions aligned with what you say you want? If not, that's okay. Awareness is the first step. Once you're aware, you can choose to redirect your focus. Obstacles will come up. That's part of life. But obstacles aren't stop signs. They're opportunities for growth and learning. When obstacles arise, don't let them become your focus. Instead, focus on solutions and what you can learn. See obstacles as proof that you're moving in the right direction. If you weren't making progress, you wouldn't encounter resistance. Obstacles mean you're growing. Remember, you don't attract what you want. You attract what you are. Focus on becoming the person who naturally attracts what you desire. The law of attraction is about creation, not just attraction. You're creating a new reality from within by aligning your thoughts, feelings, and actions with the reality you want. As you do this, your external reality shifts to match your internal reality. Patience is important. Change doesn't happen overnight, just like a seed needs time to grow into a tree. Stay focused, committed, and keep aligning your energy with what you want, and it will happen. The journey itself is rewarding. As you focus on what you want to attract, you embody the qualities of the person who has what you want. You become more confident, positive, and open to opportunities. You start to enjoy life more and appreciate the present moment. Don't wait until you have what you want to be happy. Be happy now. Feel abundant now. Feel successful now. The more you embody these qualities, the more you attract experiences that match them. Remember, what you focus on expands. Focus on what you want, not what you don't. Focus on where you're going, not where you've been. Focus on possibilities, not limitations. Your focus is your superpower. It's the tool you use to shape your reality and the lens through which you experience life. Use it wisely and consciously to create a life that excites and fulfills you. You are capable of so much more than you realize. You have untapped potential, dreams waiting to be realized, and a unique contribution to make to the world. To access that potential, realize those dreams, and make that contribution, you need to focus on it. Give it your attention, energy, and commitment. Starting right now, be conscious of your focus. Notice where your attention goes. When it wanders to places that don't serve you, gently but firmly bring it back to what you want to create. Do this consistently, and you'll start to see changes. They may be small at first, but they'll grow. You'll start to feel different, act different, and as a result, your experiences will change. Your life is a reflection of your focus, so focus on what truly matters to you. Focus on what brings you joy, excites you, and makes you feel alive. Focus on the person you want to become, the life you want to create, and the impact you want to have. What you focus on is what you attract, and you have the power to focus on whatever you choose. So, make wise choices. Focus on what benefits you and everyone around you. Your future isn't set in stone, it's shaped by where you place your attention in each moment. Make every moment, thought, and choice count. You have the power to create an amazing life, become an extraordinary person, and make a significant impact on the world. It all starts with your focus. So ask yourself, what are you focusing on? What are you attracting into your life? And more importantly, what will you choose to focus on from now on? The choice is yours. The power is yours. The life you dream of is waiting for you to focus on it and make it happen. Focus on what you want, attract what you desire, and create the life you were meant to live. You are capable of amazing things, worthy of incredible experiences, and deserving of a fantastic life. It all starts with your focus. Focus wisely and consistently, and watch your life transform before your eyes. Remember, what you focus on grows. Here are some practical steps to help you sharpen your focus and attract what you truly want. Start your day with intention. Before you get out of bed, take a moment to set your focus for the day. Decide what you want to achieve, how you want to feel, and the kind of energy you want to bring to your interactions. Setting your intention early helps your brain spot opportunities that match your goals. Spend some time each day imagining yourself living the life you want. Make it as vivid and detailed as possible. Picture your ideal day, what you're doing, who you're with, and how it feels. The more real you make it in your mind, the more your brain will work to make it happen. Visualization alone isn't enough. Your focus should translate into action. Look for small steps you can take each day that align with your vision. Even minor, consistent actions can lead to big changes over time. Pay attention to the words you use, both in your mind and when speaking to others. Are you using language that supports your goals or reinforcing limiting beliefs? Choose words that reflect the reality you want to create. Shift your focus from what's missing to what's already abundant in your life. Each day, take time to appreciate what you have. This practice can significantly change your energy and attract more positive experiences. Negative thoughts will arise, and that's okay. Instead of trying to eliminate them completely, change how you respond. Observe the thoughts without judgment and gently refocus on what you want to create. This practice will help weaken the negative thoughts' influence over time. Surround yourself with supportive people. Your environment affects your focus. Being around people who doubt your dreams can make it harder to stay positive. Seek out individuals who inspire you, believe in you, and encourage your growth. Their positive energy will reinforce your own. Regularly review and celebrate your achievements, no matter how small. This helps you acknowledge how far you've come and keeps you motivated to continue pursuing your goals. Setbacks are a natural part of life. When you face obstacles, view them as chances to grow. Ask yourself what you can learn, how it can make you stronger, and how it can bring you closer to your goals. By following these steps, you'll strengthen your focus and attract what you truly desire. Remember, your life reflects your focus, so direct it towards what truly matters to you. Turning setbacks into opportunities is all about mindset. It's important to be kind to yourself when things don't go as planned. Being hard on yourself doesn't help. Instead, treat yourself like you would a good friend. Recognize that you're human. Learn from the experience, and then refocus on your goals. Think of your focus like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. Each time you shift your attention from what you don't want to what you do want, you're building your ability to stay positive. It might be tough at first, but with regular practice, it will become easier. Another helpful technique is using affirmations, but with added emotion. Instead of just repeating positive statements, really feel the emotions behind them. For example, if your affirmation is, "I am successful," truly feel what success means to you. The confidence, joy, and sense of accomplishment. Combining thought and feeling makes affirmations more powerful in attracting what you want. Staying present is also key. While having a vision for the future is important, don't let it distract you from the present moment. Your ability to create change is strongest now. By staying present, you can spot opportunities, take action, and fully engage with your life. Remember, focusing on your goals isn't just about the big picture. It's also about how you handle daily tasks, the energy you bring to your interactions, and the thoughts you choose to focus on. Every moment is a chance to align your focus with what you want to attract. Be patient with yourself. Change takes time, especially if you've been thinking and acting a certain way for years. With consistent effort, you'll start seeing results, often within yourself before they show up in your surroundings. Think of yourself as a gardener. You've planted seeds, and your focus is like the water and sunlight that helps them grow. Even if you don't see immediate results, know that progress is happening beneath the surface. The process of focusing on what you want changes you. You develop new habits, thought patterns, and beliefs. You become the kind of person who naturally attracts what you desire. Enjoy the journey, appreciate the small wins, and notice the shifts in your perspective. Each step is a sign that you're aligning more with the life you want. Your focus is a powerful tool for creating the life of your dreams. Use it wisely and consciously to build a life filled with joy, purpose, and fulfillment. You are the author of your life story, so write a great one of growth, courage, and inspiration. From now on, commit to focusing on what you want to attract. Align your thoughts, words, and actions with your dreams. When you do, you'll find opportunities open up, and the universe will support you. You have the power and potential to create something extraordinary. Embrace your focus as your superpower. Use it to craft a life so beautiful that it takes your breath away. You're here for a reason, and by focusing on what you want, you're not only improving your life, but also making the world better for everyone around you. When you shine, you inspire others to shine as well. So shine brightly, focus intently, and create boldly. Watch as your world transforms to reflect your vision, because remember, what you focus on, you attract. How many wake up each day eager to change, to break old habits, and to become a new version of ourselves? Most people live life on autopilot. They wake up, go to work, come home, watch TV, go to bed, and repeat. They get stuck in routines that keep them in the same place. But you're different. You're here because you want more. You know deep down that you can be more. Let's talk about what it really means to transform yourself. It's not about just working harder in the same ways. It's about changing how you think, feel, and act. It's about training your brain and body to match your vision of your future self. To become who you want to be, you have to start thinking, feeling, and acting like that person right now. Not tomorrow or next week, but today. You need to let go of the old you to make room for the new you. This isn't easy because your brain and body are comfortable with your current state. Change feels uncomfortable and scary, but that's where growth happens. How do we make this change? It starts with your thoughts. Your thoughts shape your reality. Every thought sends signals to your body, creating a series of responses. When you think the same thoughts repeatedly, they become your default way of being. To change, you need to disrupt these patterns and choose new thoughts that align with your future self. When you catch yourself thinking like your old self, pause and choose a new thought. It might feel strange or fake at first, but remember, you're rewiring your brain. Changing your thoughts alone isn't enough. You also need to change how you feel. Every thought triggers emotions, and these emotions shape your mood and personality. To become who you want to be, you need to start feeling the way that person would feel. If you want to be successful, feel successful now. If you want to be healthy, feel healthy now. If you want to be loved, feel loved now. Don't wait for external circumstances to change. Change your internal state first. This might seem impossible. How can you feel successful when you're not yet successful? How can you feel healthy when you're not? This is where the real work begins. Your feelings aren't just reactions to your environment, they're choices. You can train your nervous system to maintain positive emotional states regardless of external circumstances. Start by setting aside time each day to feel the emotions of your future self. Close your eyes, breathe deeply, and imagine yourself as that person. How do they feel? Confident, joyful, peaceful, energized? Let yourself fully feel these emotions. At first, it might feel like pretending, but keep practicing. The more you do this, the more real it will become. You're teaching your body a new way of being. As you practice, pay attention to how your body feels. Notice where you feel the emotion, in your chest, your stomach, or throughout your body. The more aware you become of these sensations, the more you'll reinforce your new emotional state. Imagine you can create the life you want at any time. Many people get stuck because they practice positive thinking and visualization when they're alone, but fall back into old habits during their daily life. To truly become who you want to be, you need to keep this new mindset all day long. This means staying aware of your thoughts and feelings, catching yourself when you slip into old patterns, and choosing to think and feel differently. It means acting as if you are already the person you want to be, even if it feels strange at first. If you want to be a leader, start leading now. Speak up in meetings, take initiative, and help others. If you want to be an athlete, start training now. Eat, sleep, and think like an athlete. If you want to be a writer, start writing every day no matter what. This isn't about pretending. It's about living as your future self right now. As you do this, you'll start to notice small changes at first, then bigger ones. You'll make different choices, attract new opportunities, and connect with different people. Your life will start to reflect your new mindset. But it won't always be easy. There will be days when you want to fall back into old habits and moments when you doubt yourself. This is normal. In these moments, you have to stick with it. Choose your future self over your past self and recommit to your vision. This is when real change happens. Your brain doesn't know the difference between what's real and what you imagine. When you consistently think, feel, and act like your future self, your brain and body start to believe it's real. They begin to change on a biological level to match your new mindset. This is called neuroplasticity, your brain's ability to rewire itself based on your experiences. Every time you choose a new thought, feel a new emotion, or take a new action, you create new neural connections. The more you repeat these new patterns, the stronger these connections become, eventually becoming your new default state. Your body changes too. Your genes are influenced by your thoughts, feelings, and actions. This is the science of epigenetics. By consistently embodying your future self, you're changing your genetic expression and becoming a new person on a cellular level. Consistency is key. You can't just do this occasionally and expect results. You need to make it a daily practice. Start your day by connecting with your future self before you get out of bed. Visualize who you want to be, feel it in your body, and set your intention for the day. Throughout the day, check in with yourself. Are you aligned with your future self? If not, what needs to change? What thought do you need to shift? What emotion do you need to cultivate? What action do you need to take? End your day by reviewing how you did. Where did you succeed in embodying your future self? Where did you slip into old patterns? Don't judge yourself. Just observe, learn, adjust, and commit to doing better tomorrow. As you do this work, you'll start to notice synchronicities. Opportunities will align with your new way of being. People who resonate with your new mindset will enter your life, and doors that were closed will start to open. This isn't magic. It's the result of changing your energy and vibration. When you consistently embody a new state of being, you broadcast a different signal to the universe, and the universe responds. Here's the important part. Don't expect specific results from this work. You can't decide to act confident for a week and then expect to get a promotion. It doesn't work that way. Instead, focus on becoming your future self, because that's who you truly want to be, not just because you hope to get something out of it. Many people start this process with specific goals. And when those goals don't happen right away, they give up, thinking it's not working. But they miss the point. The goal isn't to achieve specific things, it's to become a new person. The changes you want will naturally come as a result of this inner transformation. So, force yourself to become who you want to be, not for the rewards, but because you're ready to be your best self. Do it because you're tired of being a lesser version of yourself and you're ready to reach your full potential. Understand that this is a process and be patient with yourself. You're undoing years of old habits and reprogramming your brain and body, which takes time and consistent effort. There will be setbacks. Some days you'll feel like you're back to square one. In those moments, be kind to yourself. Recognize that setbacks are part of the process and an opportunity to refocus and choose again. Celebrate your progress no matter how small. Each time you catch an old thought and replace it with a new one, or shift an old emotion to a new one, or take an action aligned with your future self, celebrate those wins. As you keep going, it will start to get easier. What once felt forced will start to feel natural. The new thoughts, feelings, and actions that you had to consciously choose will become automatic. That's when you know you're truly becoming who you want to be. But here's the great part. There's no final destination. There's always room to grow and new levels to reach. As you live out your vision of your future self, that vision will expand, revealing new possibilities and potentials within you. This is the essence of personal growth. It's about continually becoming more of who you truly are and pushing the limits of what you think is possible. Make it your mission to keep evolving every day for the rest of your life. Remember, you have the power to shape your reality by choosing your thoughts, emotions, and actions. It starts with a decision and a commitment to yourself. It requires courage, persistence, and faith in yourself. But the rewards are immense. When you commit to becoming who you want to be, you don't just change your life. You transform your very being and step into a new reality. So right now, make that decision. Commit to becoming who you want to be today, not tomorrow, or when conditions are perfect. Choose growth over comfort and possibility over limitation. Visualize your future self and feel it in your body right now. Ask yourself, what's one thing I can do right now to be that future self? What thought can I choose? What emotion can I cultivate? And what action can I take? Then do it. Take that step, no matter how small. Taking that first step is the start of your transformation. It's like the first domino in a line that will change your entire life. Every moment gives you a new chance to choose. Every breath is an opportunity to align with your vision. Each day is a fresh start on your journey to becoming who you want to be. So commit to becoming who you want to be. Not just today, but every day, in every moment. Make it your lifestyle, your mission, and your legacy. When you do, you don't just change yourself. You change the world. You become an example of what's possible when someone decides to take control of their own growth. This is your moment. The future version of you is waiting. All you need to do is choose to become that person. Start now, right here. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Take that step and become who you want to be. Your future self is calling. Will you answer? Will you rise to the challenge? The choice is yours, and the power is within you. Don't wait for tomorrow or some perfect time. Do it now, in this moment, and every moment. Force yourself to think, feel, and act like the person you want to be. Do this consistently and persistently until it becomes who you are. Remember, you're not just changing your life, you're changing your very being. You're stepping into a new reality and showing what's possible when you take control of your own growth. So, decide now. Choose your future self over your past self. Choose growth over comfort and possibility over limitation. Visualize your future self. Feel it now and take action. Do something that aligns with that future self. Take that first step, then the next. Stay on this path, even when it's tough, especially when it's tough. It's during these challenging moments that real growth happens. These are the times that prove what you're truly capable of. Every time you push through discomfort and choose your future self over old habits, you're building strength and resilience. You're shaping the person you want to become. This journey won't always be easy. There will be days when you feel like slipping back into old patterns or doubting if your efforts are worth it. But these tough moments are the ones that define you. During these times, remind yourself why you started. Connect with your vision of the future. Feel the emotions of your future self, and let that drive you forward. Remember, every great achievement began with someone deciding to be more than they were before. Innovations and breakthroughs happened because people pushed themselves to think, feel, and act differently. You have that same power inside you. You can rewrite your story and reshape your reality, but it requires more than just wishing for it. It means pushing past your current limits and breaking free from past habits. This effort isn't about being aggressive. It's about being committed and dedicated to becoming your best self. So how do you apply this effort? It starts with your thoughts. When you catch yourself thinking like your old self, pause, take a deep breath, and choose a new thought that aligns with who you want to become. Do this consistently. Your thoughts shape your reality, and changing them rewires your brain. Next, focus on your emotions. Feelings aren't just reactions, they're choices you can develop. Force yourself to feel how your future self would feel. If you want to be confident, make yourself feel confident now. If you want to be joyful, choose joy now. Don't wait for outside circumstances to change. Change your inner state first. It might feel awkward or fake at first, but with time, it will become more natural. Then, take action. Act like the person you want to be. If you want to be healthy, make yourself eat well and exercise, even when you don't feel like it. If you want to succeed, push yourself to work hard, even when it's tough. If you want to lead, step up and take responsibility, even if it's scary. Remember, it's not about being perfect. It's about consistent effort. Take one step forward every day, no matter what. Over time, you'll start to see small changes that grow into bigger ones. You'll make different choices, attract new opportunities, and connect with different people. Your outer reality will start to match your inner state. But don't stop there. Keep pushing yourself to grow and evolve. There's no final destination. The journey of becoming is ongoing. As you grow, your vision of what's possible will expand, revealing new heights and potentials to reach. Make this mindset your way of life. Start each day with the goal of becoming better than you were yesterday. Make every decision, action, and thought a step toward your future self. Watch for subtle changes in your energy, how people respond to you, and how new opportunities arise. Use these signs as motivation to push even harder and reach even higher. Manifestation doesn't always happen instantly. Impatience and frustration can block the natural flow of the process. Trust and patience are important elements in successful manifestation. Sometimes, even when we consciously desire change, there can be subconscious resistance to it. Old beliefs and patterns might subconsciously resist the new reality you're trying to create. Seek for your old beliefs and recognize them as ideas you picked up from others. If you are honest to yourself, you will see them. Once you notice those beliefs, now you can change them. You can pick new beliefs that will serve you. Because life is a subjective game. You can choose whatever you want. Gratitude is a powerful tool in manifestation. If you're not genuinely appreciative of what you have, you might create a mindset of scarcity, which can hinder the attraction of more abundance. When we hold positive thoughts, emotions, and intentions, we align ourselves with positive outcomes. Through consistent practices like meditation, visualization, and gratitude, we can shift our mindset and emotional state. This transformation enhances our ability to manifest by raising our vibration and aligning us with our dreams. Quantum physics shows that at a subatomic level, reality is influenced by observation and intention. This indicates that our thoughts and intentions can influence the outcome of events. Whether you're aiming for a new adventure, better relationships, or a brighter future, know that your thoughts and feelings are the architects of your reality. By visualizing your dreams with gratitude and positivity, you're setting the stage for incredible transformations. So, as you go forth on your path, let your imagination run wild. Embrace gratitude like a compass, leading you toward a life rich with blessings. Every thought, every visualization, every heartfelt thank you is a step closer to living your dreams. From all of us here, we encourage you to seize the power within you. Let your desires take flight and watch as the universe conspires to bring them to life. But they'll grow. You'll start to feel different, act different, and as a result, your experiences will change. Your life is a reflection of your focus, so focus on what truly matters to you. Focus on what brings you joy, excites you, and makes you feel alive. Focus on the person you want to become, the life you want to create, and the impact you want to have. What you focus on is what you attract, and you have the power to focus on whatever you choose. So, make wise choices. Focus on what benefits you and everyone around you. Your future isn't set in stone, it's shaped by where you place your attention in each moment. Make every moment, thought, and choice count. You have the power to create an amazing life, become an extraordinary person, and make a significant impact on the world. It all starts with your focus. So ask yourself, what are you focusing on? What are you attracting into your life? And more importantly, what will you choose to focus on from now on? The choice is yours. The power is yours. The life you dream of is waiting for you to focus on it and make it happen. Focus on what you want, attract what you desire, and create the life you were meant to live. You are capable of amazing things, worthy of incredible experiences, and deserving of a fantastic life. It all starts with your focus. Focus wisely and consistently, and watch your life transform before your eyes. Remember, what you focus on grows. Here are some practical steps to help you sharpen your focus and attract what you truly want. Start your day with intention. Before you get out of bed, take a moment to set your focus for the day. Decide what you want to achieve, how you want to feel, and the kind of energy you want to bring to your interactions. Setting your intention early helps your brain spot opportunities that match your goals. Spend some time each day imagining yourself living the life you want. Make it as vivid and detailed as possible. Picture your ideal day, what you're doing, who you're with, and how it feels. The more real you make it in your mind, the more your brain will work to make it happen.